Hello everyone, welcome back to the other side of the coin. Obviously we had another preseason game yesterday against Reading. So I thought I'll share some of my thoughts around the match and where we are at the moment in regards to the whole team. I'll go through our defensive issues and specifically touch base in regards to the set piece defending and our defending in transition when we're basically transitioning from attack to defense. I want to talk about players that have been continuously to impress and players that are not, and finish it off with a message basically as to where we are in regards to the team at the moment moving towards the upcoming season. So first of all, our defending. Obviously the first half starting lineup had Christiansen and Tomori. Pretty sure that's not how we're going to set up come the first match against Man United. Our best centre-back pairing at the moment is Luiz and Christiansen, I feel. But nonetheless, you know, the set-piece defending seemed so horrible. We let in 3 goals. Out of the 3, 2 of them were from the set pieces. The first one, still I feel too much time given to the Reading attacking player to take a shot, albeit off a lucky situation. But there were so many different set pieces opportunities that Reading had. You know, they only put away 2, but there were at least 5 or 6 from the replays that I've seen. They had clear chances. They continuously rose above our defense and met the header first up, or you know, they were always first to those opportunities. So I feel this is something we've got to tighten up ASAP come the season. You know, this is going to be crucial if opposition teams see that this is one of our biggest weakness. You know, they're gonna try and, you know, bomb in crosses, every opportunity they have in free kicks, corners. They're gonna create chaos in our box. So, and I find it surprising because we played with some decent tall, players in the first half. So, you know, players like Bakayoko, Alonso, they were all playing as well. I find it really interesting that, you know, we were constantly beaten in these set pieces. So that's got to get fixed up. The other position where I found was very interesting is obviously we press really high up, and during transition when we press and it doesn't go that well, and Reading is allowed to, you know, move from defense to offense, we seem to get caught out, and I guess one of the big reasons might have been that Bakayoko and Drinkwater in the first half probably not best suited for the double pivot role to help the defense out, and that gap between defense to midfield was just a bit too much. There was too much space there for Reading to get the ball and run towards our defense, and there were many times where it was, you know, 3-on-2 or 2-on-2 or 3-on-3, and that's something that we've got to fix up. Even when it's Kovacic and Jorginho, which I feel is our best double pivot combination at the moment, until Kante comes back. Probably Kante will go in as one of the permanent double pivot players. But, you know, even with Kovacic and Jorginho, we need to be solid in transition. You know, if we're going to press high up, we've got to find a way to track back as quickly as possible and limit that gap between defense and offense, defense and midfield, basically. And I feel when Kante comes back, hopefully that can be sorted out, but that might not be for a little while, I suppose. He's still going through the recovery process. But yeah, those were the 2 main factors, and I hope Frank does get that sorted out prior to our match against Man United, and then we've got Liverpool back to back. Now moving towards our players that are continuously have been impressing. One of them is Mason Mount for me. I've said it many times in my previous videos as well, in my previous tweets, that he's a player that I haven't really followed last season that much, but he's a player that is impressing so much in this preseason. Yes, it's preseason, but the attitude, the way the player, you know, his pressing, his vision, his creativity, you know, his awareness. Loved his first goal, albeit it was a mistake of the keeper, the Reading keeper, but you know, he was aware of the situation, quickly got the ball and shot the ball towards the goal. You can't do anything about when an opposition keeper makes a mistake, but nonetheless, Get great awareness, great vision, and a great shot as well from Mason Mount. Second goal, once again, great ability to press high along with Michy Batshuayi. But most importantly, once again, being aware of that situation, sensing a opportunity to score a goal and putting it away. And that's now back-to-back some really good performances from Mason Mount. He can take set pieces as well. He's very good with the corners. He can take free kicks as well. And he just keeps running all day long. So I feel like this player is going to be one of our big players in the upcoming season. Hopefully he stays fit. That's the most important factor at the moment. I can definitely see why Frank Lampard likes him. His style kind of is reminiscent of how Lampard used to play. Obviously he's not Frank Lampard at the moment, but I can see the style, a little bit of Frank in him. The next player that I want to touch base on is Ross Barkley. That's another great performance. It's very clear Ross loves playing up front. Obviously, last season he did not enjoy being in that 4-3-3 formation. Now being in that sort of number 10 role, he's really thriving. His creativity is coming out. His vision is top notch. That free kick, that technique in that free kick was brilliant, and to know that we have a set piece taker now, no disrespect to Willian or Alonso or whoever else took the set pieces previously, but Ross seems to be one who's very polished in taking these set pieces. So would like to see him take more of those free kicks down the track. And overall, there were a couple of great opportunities that he laid off as well. A couple of chances where he could have got assists, but once again, players like Giroud and a few other players just couldn't finish. But I did enjoy the fact that he's still creating chances, which is important. We need to create as many chances as we can. And hopefully the forwards do come into party very soon. But he now poses a very big question, whether it's Mount or Barkley. Can they both coexist in the team? Probably not. Probably throws out the balance. But he's definitely put his hand up to be one of the starters up against Man United and throughout this season in this 4-2-3 formation. He's perfect in the number 10 role. Even in the 4-4-2 diamond situation, he's also excellent. He's got to carry this on. He's got to stay fit. He's got to be motivated. His attitude's got to just be bang on the way it is right now. So that's very important, because obviously a lot of us can't forget the fact that the season he had last season. So he's got to right that wrong, basically. Moving into players that didn't impress, once again, players like Bakayoko, Drinkwater, Alonso. So many times he found space on the left-hand side, but he's failing to deliver that killer pass, killer cross. This is going to be so vital for us. I'm not saying Emerson's any better. He's definitely better, but he's got to improve as well. With the formation of 4-2-3-1, we're getting a lot of space down the flanks, and our fullbacks just got to do a lot better than what they've been doing. And this is one reason why I can't wait till Reece James comes back and hopefully he gets an opportunity. I'm not sure whether Azpilicueta is going to be dropped, but someone like Reece James probably can offer us that killer pass. Emerson's got to improve as well in that left-hand side. Bakayoko, Drinkwater, once again lackluster. Bakayoko so many times missed passes. He had a chance to score as well, and he absolutely missed the opportunity. Drinkwater again, nothing special. Kennedy, at best for me, he's just a backup. Yes, he scored a nice long range. Once again, keepers at the fault in that situation, but if he's not leaving, at best, it's just a backup option. I can't see him, with all us fans wanted that Robin sort of kind of player who's going to be in that right-hand side, cut back in and whip goals in. Look, he's probably not going to be that type of player, but nonetheless, he's probably good enough to be just a backup. If not, sell him or loan him, whatever the case is. But for me right now, Bakayoko and Drinkwater, they're the ones that've got to go ASAP. I don't think they provide anything special for us, any extra for us in our lineup. Tomori, probably a loan option for him at the moment. Zuma, once again, probably not impressing me as much as I still want him to be in the team. And rightly so, he probably won't leave this season, which is fine, but he's got to start waking up ASAP. But Tomori, probably a loan option, might be the best opportunity for him at the moment. Overall, the message, 4-3, probably not the greatest result. That's too many goals leaked against a championship team, and also not a strong championship team. So defense got to be definitely looked at over the next few weeks and up until the next preseason game. Man United's, their preparation looks like it's going along very well. They're going to come in that first match ready to go, so we better be defensively ready. Last thing I want is to take away 0 points off the first match. At bare minimum, 1 point, if anything, 3 points would be absolutely great. So hopefully the lads continue on and they keep working hard, and we'll move on to the next preseason game. Let's see what happens there. All right, see you later. Bye.